let's try something. Just stand up and see if we're gonna do some power posing. You know what power posing is?
No, maybe.
It's awesome. There's a TED talk about it, but there's this woman, the book I'm reading that's called Presence, is the woman who talks about power posing. And she talks about the science and the chemistry of what happens in our bodies when we take on these physical poses, and how a lot of how we carry ourselves, if we're collapsed, if we're twisted up, if we're hunched over like this, the chemistry in our body changes. Our cortisol spikes, literally just from physical posture. From physical posture, our cortisol goes up, and our cortisol goes up and our testosterone goes down. But when we are in powerful poses, like you can start with your hands on your hips and your feet a little bit spread, chin up. When we're in powerful poses, our cortisol goes down and our testosterone goes up, which is the perfect combination for presence, for calm, for assertiveness. So this is like, you may have heard about people doing power posing before, like job interviews. And they did this study where they followed people who were less qualified for jobs did poorer than the people who power posed before job interviews, because they were so much more confident and calm. Yeah. and present. So this is I've been thinking a lot about my posture when I sit at my desk. I'm thinking about, like, you can just keep holding the pose, and now you can shift it up into arms up into like a V, like a victory, like you just won the race. Chest out, arms up, feet, planted, hip distance or a little bit up. I'm like, yeah, you just won the race and your arms are up. If there's the most fascinating studies done about all of this, it's totally blowing my mind.
That's so cool.
And how power how in a lot of ways power and presence are almost the same thing, meaning personal power, not what they would call social power. So sometimes even just adjusting your body, how you sit and carry yourself and walk around in the world, can make a tremendous difference. And even they said, like, in times when you can't do the physical pose, like if you're in the waiting room for a job interview or whatever, or you're with people, you can do it in your mind, and even that will make a difference.